We're making no apologies. That's it, umhlaba mawuhlulwe, so that our people can have access to the land.
Life is difficult, but you must soldier on. Don't give up. If you are a coward, you don't belong here.
Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to Simple Politics. My name is Zipolo Belwana. I know that I've been scarce, but I want to quickly touch on a few things. Like I've got very little time to make this video. So CIC has just visited Cwecwe's parents. If you've been following the story, it's been going on for months now, even before the attraction of the country and going for the march, the big marches. But there was our Commissar Babalwa. She has been at the forefront since January. She has been at the forefront. So shout out to you, Commissar Babalwa. And CIC now went to visit. I want to read for you what they're saying, because they posted something on the EFF page. I want to read that. I also want to touch on actually, this is the reason why I made this video. I made this video because there was an article that I came across that is saying Gubana, Minister of Finance must step down and Ramaphosa must just remove him and then appoint another minister. And this minister does not have to come from the ANC. It can come from any other party. And I found that very interesting. That got me excited. I was like, oh my God, if we were to get a minister of finance, where would we get him or her? And who do you think is like the best person? I will give you my 2 cents at the end. But before that, I do want to read the article. I don't think I'm going to have enough time for this MacGyver. And it MacGyver Mukwebo Mekji from the podcast and Chilla. I saw that episode where Gezela Umini and stuff, and the minister now got involved. And then it's a whole thing now. I don't think I'm going to have time for that. But I do want to read the article for the new Minister of Finance and what the suggestions are. But before that, let's read what the EFF has written. I think that's very important. So they posted and they said, the EFF President and Commander-in-Chief Julius Malema met with Cwecwe's parents, Thandekile Mchizana and Mlungiseleli Mchizana, to express unwavering solidarity and support. The EFF stands firmly with Cwecwe and her family in their courageous pursuit of justice. What happened to Cwecwe is not only a personal tragedy, it is a reflection of a system that continues to fail our most vulnerable. The EFF will not rest until every individual responsible for this barbaric and inhumane act is held accountable. We will ensure that the state institutions which neglected their duty to protect this child are exposed and confronted for their complicit through silence and inaction. So the EFF is getting involved, and I always say if there's a fight that the EFF gets involved in, then you must know that you are definitely going to win that fight. Because one thing about the EFF, they don't start things that they can't finish. Let's start there. EFF does not start things that they can't finish. So I think it's going to be very, very interesting to see. And also because you know what happened to the case, people, it sort of lost momentum. It sort of lost momentum where everyone just went quiet. But I think now CIC getting involved, it's also going to gain some traction. Also, just before I get to the finance minister part, I saw another article earlier as well that says that the angry members of parliament tell Fikile Mbalula it's time to dump the DA from the GNU and work with other small parties. So that is actually another thing that I wanted to read. And I don't think Fikile will do that, by the way. Mbalula will never drop the people of the GNU. Never. I don't care who says what, but Mbalula is not dropping. Forget. And unfortunately, I can't seem to get inside this. I can't seem to get inside this article. It's not allowing me. because you have to subscribe with money. 80 rand yonke. Hell no. Hell no. Hell to the no. So there's this article, okay, guys, that I said I saw earlier. It says that it says to Ramaphosa, follow Madiba's lead, Mr. President, and look beyond your party for a new finance minister. It's hard to see any competent candidates in the top echelon of the ANC. Anybody who, at the very least, could be an improvement on Godongwan. Then it says here, we are often lectured, nay patronized, that appointing members of the executive is the sole prerogative of the president. But what is to be done if the president does not exercise his powers in the public interest? If uppermost in everything, he does not serve the selfish interest of his party. Well, we do know that the Constitution of South Africa does allow us to remove the president if we do a vote of no confidence, or the members of parliament do a vote of no confidence. They are able to remove the president, and once you remove the president, the entire cabinet is also removed, and then a new president would have to be elected, and then from the president then would appoint a new cabinet, which is why Julius Malema kept on saying, Gubana, the ANC is very arrogant, and they will regret, and they will regret that. And that's why Julius Malema on the presser said, Gubana, that's why on the presser he said, if the ANC wants to continue being arrogant, what we will do is we will support the motion of no confidence against Ramaphosa. And when it's time for them to vote for a new president, we will abstain. So, you see, now it's getting closer, because if more calls start to come through that, especially complaints regard, Godongwan, I think Ramaphosa is going to also be put in a corner to act and do something, because if it's not, it's also his reputation that he's gambling with. It's his reputation that he's gambling with. So I was excited because I was thinking, oh my God, who would I recommend? I posted this on my TikTok, and I saw some people coming through. Someone said Nkululeko Dunga. I said, okay, Nkululeko Dunga has potential, but I don't know. I seem to think that giving him Minister of Finance would be giving him a umtamo that is way above his. And no offense, I'm not underestimating Nkululeko Dunga. I'm speaking based on what I know about him, the little information that I know about him. I've never met him, so I don't know what he's capable of. But based on the little information I know, I feel like he does have potential. But I don't know if he's got he would be able to, like, I don't know, or maybe he has not been exposed much. I don't know. Some of the people in the comment section said, Usnawo Tambo. I think Snawo is very young for such a responsibility. I do advocate a lot for young people to be given a chance and to put in those spaces. But also I'm very careful of taking someone prematurely. Yeah, but I'm very, very careful of putting someone in a place prematurely just because we know they are talented and they are skilled, or if it's a depending what it is. Yeah, but so I'm very careful of that. But person that came into my mind is Dr. Kumani Chumomola. I know he's a head of researcher, but he's got a PhD and he sings numbers. I saw someone else mentioned Ompile Maotwe, our TG. Of course, I don't know, but I seem to be leaning towards Dr. Chumomola, and I don't know why. I could be wrong as well. So you let me know. And I saw someone, those are all people from the EFF I just mentioned, but I saw someone mentioning someone from the IFP. What's his name? Kululeko. What's his name, Nanan? Kululeko, ne? It's that guy, man. I forgot his name, but I think it's Kululeko. I think no. Some people mentioned Floyd. I saw on my comment section on TikTok, people mentioned Floyd saying, but yeah, Malema said you would appoint Floyd as the minister of Ntotoni. I don't know. I don't know if it's because I don't like Floyd anymore now. So I don't know. I don't know. Maybe he is capable of Floyd. I don't know. I think I lost confidence in him. I genuinely lost confidence in him. I don't know why. But I saw people mentioning him. And then some people mentioned, who else did they mention? Yeah. I don't remember anyone mentioning anyone from the DA. So yeah. Well, you let me know what you guys think. Well, I said this video, I didn't want it to be long, guys. I'm actually going to church. I have to get ready. So yeah, let me know what you guys think with the 2 cents that I've given you. I was just checking in because I haven't posted in a long time. So I wanted to check in and just to tell you guys tomorrow is Monday, I'm coming in full force. But for now, this is what I have. You tell me what you think. Anyway, I'll see you guys on the next episode. We do have a by-election on the 14th. Is it on the 14th? We have a by-election on the 14th, Betunana, and I'm stressed because the ANC sent on the 4th. Or is it today? Or tomorrow? I don't know when this by-election, but in the ANC, they've sent Ufikile Mbalula. People were laughing, saying, yeah, they've sent Ufikile Mbalula. The EFF sent Carl Niehaus. So the MK was laughing, saying, we're going to win that by-election. And I'm just like, right now, I don't have emotions for by-elections. I don't want to be invested in by-elections. And then when we lose, I'm heartbroken. I just don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to be heartbroken no more. So I'm very careful on investing my energy on by-elections because I don't know what's happening. Anyway, you let me know what you think, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Aluta continua. Until the next one.